All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction. I am your toxic dating coach, right? And today we're going to be talking about a different topic. If you guys don't know me, I was known for making breakdowns before. So we're going to break down Billie Eilish, and the reason why is because of this. I'm going to review to you guys why she's so magnetic. Now, we're going to have to get something out of the way. There's a big element that there's a big machine riding her wave. In other words, if you put Billie Eilish on your computer one time, you're gonna be recommending Billie Eilish for the next 2 days, right? So there's a certain element of there is a big red machine out there promoting her, but outside of that, she has a lot of elements that she implements in her marketing, or her team implements in her marketing, that allows her to attract so much attention. And we're gonna be watching her interview, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to apply this in your life, how to apply this kind of mystery, because. Look, and I'm gonna tell you the first thing about her before we begin the video. The first thing about her is that when you notice the photos that she has, or even her music videos, her face is blank, right? Now, why do I say her face is blank? It's because the reason why her face is blank is because by having a blank face, it's like a blank screen for whom people could project their own fantasies upon you, right? They don't know how you really are. That's why K-pop is so famous, right? She gives them an ambiguous look. You don't know who she is. You kind of can sense that she is. You can sense the outer reaches of her personality, but there's nothing really concrete until you listen to her speak, right? And that is the contrast. That wherein in her photos and her social media and in her bulletin boards, she looks very serious, right, and very cold. But then when you watch her speak, there's a complete opposite of her personality. And this is what I want to teach you guys. If you're on social media, make sure to show the opposite side of your personality, so that when people see you, they expect that. And then you give them the complete opposite, because when they can predict you, when they know how you're going to be in person, people naturally lose respect for you, right? So if you're naturally a happy person, give off a cold side to your personality on social media. I'm just being serious, and even through text. If you're somebody who's cold in person, then give off a happier side on social media. Because if somebody knows you in person and says you're cold and then looks at your social media, they're going to say, oh wow, he has another side to his personality. If somebody sees you on social media and looks at you as though you're very cold and sees you're very nice in person, they'll be like, oh wow, this person has some depth. Showing the dark side of your personality, the other side of your personality, gives them a contours. They are the contours of your shadow. The contours of your shadow, the contours of your dark side is what gives you volume, multidimensionality to your personality. And that's why she stands out, because she has two extremes that she shows. Let me show you this.
We're back with Billie Eilish, and so you've got...
Now look, the first things first, right? Now this does not apply to everybody. I'm just being real. I'm just breaking her down. She dresses in a very a lot of colors, right? She has a lot of colors. Her dressing style is very drip-like, if people call it, right? That style does work. I mean, it gives you the superstar look. Like, the truth of the matter is that dressing in a colorful, standout kind of way, as long as it matches, as long as you don't look like as long as you don't look like a relic from the 1980s, it will give you a more superstar kind of look. It's just the truth, right? Look at all of the accessories that she has, right? Even that, right? It's unnecessary, but it gives her this larger than life kind of look.
Huge. I mean, like, you've got fans that are Julia Roberts, Sam Smith, Tom York, Dave Grohl is here. He's a huge fan of yours. You have major people that are fans of yours.
It's unreal. It's crazy because, like, I don't know, I feel like recently I've met a lot of people that my parents grew up as fans of, you know,
right.
And that's no disrespect to your age.
Right.
Dave.
Yeah, right.
But, no, but it's...
Now look, you notice her childlike personality, right? And I'll be honest with you, when I see that, I didn't expect that, right? I didn't expect that. So if you have a childlike personality, make sure to put an effort to show more of a serious side when you're texting somebody, to show more of a serious side when you're on social media, because what happens is that even if they know you as a super playful, childish kind of person, when you text them in a cold way, what happens is that people think, what the fuck is she mad at me? Like, I'm not even kidding with you. I remember I had a friend of mine named Tim. He's not my friend, so he could go to hell. I realized he didn't like me, so he could go to hell, to be honest with you. And if you're watching this, go fuck yourself. He was very friendly in person, very polite, very it's just a very friendly dude, man, to be honest with you. And it makes me sad that he's not my friend. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like hating. But over text, he was very cold. He was very cold to the point where I thought he didn't like me. Rightfully so. But the point is that I learned from him is that if you're a friendly person, just be cold over text. And that's going to have this contrast that's going to make people think about you when you're not around, right?
That's when it really hits me because I was even in a meeting with Stella McCartney and she FaceTimed her dad, which is Paul McCartney. So right. My mom cried, my dad cried.
Yeah,
like it was. Your eyes are so beautiful.
Careful! Don't say that.
Yeah,
don't say that to Ellen. Careful with her.
Oh, I thought you were still telling a story.
No,
your eyes are beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So that who freaked you out the most is Paul McCartney? Do you think?
Probably. I feel like probably. But in London, Sporty Spice came backstage.
Oh. And
again, it's all about the contrast, okay? Because look at her, right? She has the way that she looks like a bitch. I'm gonna be serious with you. She got the cold bitch type of vibe, right? But then when she talks, she has this friendly, childish kind of way of talking. That contrast makes, if I'm frank, it makes guys want to bang her. That's just the truth. She's legal in this video, right? I hope she is, right? It makes guys want to bang her. And she don't look 18. She looks a little older to me, to be honest with you. She looks like 20, 21. I don't know. But let's keep going.
That meant something to you.
That did.
Did you follow the Spice Girls? You're too young for that.
Okay, can I tell you something?
Well, you're here.
So when I was growing up, I would watch. Growing up, I'm 17.
Oh shit. Sorry, I didn't. It's oops, going to jail.
We would watch the Spice World. Like I watched that movie like 40 times, and I thought it was like a fictional movie about a group of girls who were in a group, and they sang, and I thought that was it. I was like, and then I remember seeing some Spice Girls, and I was like, oh my god.
Again, now another thing that I want to point out about her, right, is that if you notice, she doesn't show her body, right? Okay, and this is something that has been a lot of conflict in her life, is that she doesn't like it that people focus so much on her body, right? Now let me ask you this: if my YouTube channel was a channel where you don't see my face, let's just assume that, right? If my YouTube channel is one of those channels that you don't see my face, you only hear my voice, right? What do you think people will want to do? What do you think people will fantasize about? How does he look? Is he black? Is he white? Is he Asian? Get the fuck out of here. He can't be Asian. Is he from New York City? He says nigga, so he's got to be white. He's got to be black. Or is he Hispanic? How does he look? Is his nose big? Is he dark skinned? Is he light skinned? Is he black as Wesley Snipes? Like all of that stuff, the fact that she doesn't show her body, but then the fact that when she does show her body, we see some curves, right? Because she's 18 now, so I've seen the recent ones, right? She shows some curves, right? So it's kind of like a mystery. And she gets mad that people focus so much on it. And the reason why people focus so much on it is because you emphasize it by hiding it. You show everything about you, your personality, your childlike look, your family life, your music, your personal life, except your body, right? So people naturally, when everything is white, but then when there's something black on, like a black scar, people are gonna focus on that, right? And that's actually a phenomenon that's very similar to do you want $200 or what's inside this black box, right? Curiosity, the black box will cause us to imagine a million different things. In fact, it will cause us to imagine things that are out of proportion to reality. So when people think about her, the fact that she doesn't show her body, people would just become obsessed with her because she doesn't show her body, right? So what I want you to do is keep something in mystery. Have something about you that you don't reveal to people, because it gives you mystery, right? Now, what I would tell her is this, man, is that if she didn't make a big deal out of it from the start, people wouldn't make a big deal out of it, right? And maybe it's her own insecurity because women are insecure, especially when they're developing, you know, they're insecure about it, right? But what, because I've been with girls who have like, I mean, if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm a boob guy, right? That's what I am. And all of my girlfriends, most of them had double D's, and they would tell me that they were kind of shy about it at first, right? I'm like, damn, girl, don't be shy about the pitties. Don't shy about the pitties, girl, you know? Sorry. Right? But that's the point, though, is that by you hiding it, and again, it shows something about the human imagination, is that if you show a little bit, but not enough, right? A little bit of your personality, but not enough, it'll cause people to fantasize. You'll give them a blank screen where whom they could project their own fantasies upon you, right? It's almost similar to Keanu Reeves, right? We don't know much about Keanu Reeves. He's a contradiction. He's more of a mystery. His face is mysterious. He doesn't show too much emotion. He's more robotic. But that aspect will make us want to know him more because we don't know what's behind the veil that he's putting on, right? And that's the mystery about it. I think she talks about her Tourette syndrome at one point.
They're reenacting the movie.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was like a fictional movie about some girls.
Right.
Called the Spice Girls.
Right.
What was it?
No. And so you spoke about something that I think is really important and brave that you didn't intend to speak about, but that you have Tourette syndrome and that it.
And now look again. This is something that this makes people more obsessed with her. Is the fact that there's one thing that she just doesn't reveal, and that's her body. So anytime there's any glimpse of it, it makes news. Now, is it intentional? I don't know. The point is that that's one of the reasons why she's so magnetic, because then it gives people a reason to talk about her without having to talk about her art, right? It makes her more of a story to talk about.
Out at certain times, but I think that's amazing that you spoke about it because you kind of take away the, you know.
By the way, we're having a retreat in Mexico. We're having a spiritual psychedelic retreat. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna have a seminar about spirituality, about death, about achieving our goals, on doses of on medium doses of shrooms, because there's something about it that it just transforms your life in ways that are unimaginable. We're gonna have a shaman where in the nighttime we're gonna have 2 nights of ayahuasca, and you will meet your maker if you come to this retreat without a shadow of a doubt. So I want you guys to attend. It's already halfway full, so purchase your tickets now before they run out. It's gonna be in February in Mexico City. And then we're gonna have seminars in Miami and LA. Check the description down below when that's gonna be.
Something I've lived with my whole life, and everybody knows, like everybody in my family, all my friends, all the people that are closest to me know I have it, and it's not anything different, you know. And I just never said anything because I didn't want that to define who I was. I didn't want it to be like Billie, the artist with Tourette's, Billie Eilish is on Ellen.
Yeah.
I have ways of kind of making them go away. So if I'm on if it's like an on-camera interview or whatever.
That's what this is.
Yes, it is. But normally, if it's like a pre-taped thing, they cut out the questions.
Right.
And that's when I let them out. But then there was this one interview where they didn't tell me they were.
Yeah, and by her talking about her weakness, it makes her more relatable, right? And that's something you guys want to apply, is that if you have a mental illness, I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. But generally speaking, I'm not even going to go into the mental illness part because I'm not qualified for that. But generally speaking, though, if you have a weakness, if you have an insecurity, there's nothing wrong with talking about it, because it actually makes you feel. It actually makes you more relatable. I talk about my addiction to weed, my bad relationship with my mom, you know, and it, you know, it makes me more relatable. Now, is it because I want to be relatable? Maybe, right? But it just does. It's just naturally. I'm just an honest person, right? So one of the effects is that it makes you more relatable. But talking about your weaknesses, like for example, you know how when guys tell you about their bad relationships they had, like they say, yeah, my ex played me and now I struggle trusting women. Some women might hear that and they might feel so bad that they might want to help the person. So when that guy sort of pulls away, she won't say, oh, he's pulling away because he doesn't like me. She'll say, oh, he's pulling away because he's scared of commitment because women hurt him. The weakness causes them to lower their guards for you. And what she's doing, consciously or not, I don't know, is that it makes people feel empathize with her. It makes them relate to her, right? Because she's such a superstar that by talking about a weakness, a sadness, it actually lowers people's envy of you. And that's something, that's a mistake that Selena did, and that's why I'm not blaming Selena for her own death. I'm not. But envy happens in the people who are closest to you. And one of the ways that you could remove envy or prevent it is by talking about a weakness that you have, talking about a pain that you went through, talking about how what you have causes you more pain than anything else. It makes people feel more secure because they say, okay, maybe she's not as happy as I thought she was. Fucked up, yeah, but that's how you prevent jealousy, right? And by her talking about her Tourette syndrome and how she's going through that, it makes people realize that she is not as perfect as she comes across, and it makes her more dimensional. So not only is she childish, not only does she have this mysterious side to her, but also she has a weakness. And then on top of that, she's incredibly talented, which is the foundation of her power. And then she dresses in a way that makes her stand out, and in a way that makes people talk about her body, right? Whether she wants it or not. And those are the elements of one of the few elements that makes Billie Eilish so attractive. On top of the fact that there's a huge red machine pushing her through to us, right? And that's my breakdown of her. If you guys enjoyed this, if you guys disagree, if you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys want me to break somebody else down, not break them down, right, but to break down their character, let me know in the comments down below. This is Alex, your toxic dating coach. I want to thank all of my Patreon supporters out there because you guys enable me to improve the quality of my videos. And if you guys want to join the Robert Greene Book Club, where we break down human nature to its finest degree, join us on the description down oh boy, now I have Tourette syndrome. Join us on the goddamn Billie Eilish, and the description down below. You can see all the goddamn clicks. Okay, peace out. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week, 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.